What is up and welcome to another edition of Worth a Watch with me, Anthony Flo. This is going to be my review of the independent movie Life After Beth, starring Aubrey Plaza, Dane DeHaan, Shannon, Mathew Gubler, and John C. Reilly. Right off the bat, I was interested in seeing this for one and one major thing only. Aubrey Plaza, kind of have a crush on her. She's really cute, hot, in that weird, sarcastic kind of way. Loved her in the To-Do List from last year, and I loved her in Safety Not Guaranteed from the year before, and in a slew of other things like Parks and Rec and stuff like that. So, oh yeah, she's worth it. And I guess going right into this movie, we have her character being killed off. Just right off the bat, she is dead. She has passed away. And Dane DeHaan, along with her family, played by Shannon and John C. Reilly, they're mourning her loss, and Dane DeHaan's definitely going down a dark path. He's just losing his mind over the fact that he can't believe his girlfriend's gone. And then, one day, he, unbeknownst to any of them, she just kind of came back to life. She was resurrected, as her parents put it. And at first, they're just joyous and happy and just like, holy shit, she's alive. We don't care how, but she's alive. She's here now, and we don't care. And the story moves on from there, slowly but surely realizing she's becoming a horrific creature known as zombies. And from then on, it's a lot of hijinks and zombie apocalypse stuff going down, as well as a relationship going through it. So it's very much in the same vein as Shaun of the Dead. Now, I'm going to be very careful with that comparison because it's, of course, nowhere near as good as Shaun of the Dead because Edgar Wright had such a quickness to his directing. This is definitely a much slower build of a film, and at times some of the zombie rules are not quite there, and at times they are, and in some cases they're very much similar to other zombie films. So I'm not a huge horror lore type guy. I really, if they change up some stuff, cool, but if they really kind of fuck with things, then it bothers me. But this film didn't really bother me because they didn't really explain the rules. But to some people, I can definitely see that could bother you a bit. Especially the fact is they don't really show Aubrey Plaza before the transformation of her becoming a zombie slowly but surely. By the end of the movie, she just becomes full nasty eating monster territory. And I think that's kind of a bummer because it really didn't show her and Dane DeHaan interacting before all this death and zombification happened, and I think that's where it kind of hurts the movie a little bit, especially since Aubrey Plaza is such a great and talented actress, and that's not just because I have a crush on her, but really she's very funny in that very deadpan way, and she did a great performance as a zombie. It was kind of hilarious seeing her go through the makeup process. I'm sure it must have been hard, but she pulled it off very well as being a crazy girlfriend eating creature, and Dane DeHaan playing off of that was very well done. Dane DeHaan definitely shined a lot more here than he did in Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm just saying, I know it's apples and oranges compared to this smaller movie to the big blockbuster, but still, he did a much more heartfelt performance as well as just funny performance. The stuff that really made me laugh out loud was every scene he had with his brother in the movie, played by Mathew Gubler. Those two characters were hilarious. I bought them as brothers, and they made me laugh so hard a handful of times throughout the movie when they had an interaction with each other, because his character is just a nerd, and then his brother's character, the brother character, is kind of a douchey security guard. So they just clash, and it's hilarious. And there is a cameo in here, well, very much an extended cameo. She's probably in the film for maybe about 8 to 10 minutes at tops, but she's not advertised anywhere in the trailers, and even in the end credits. I think it was completely uncredited, but she, oh my god, her too. Oh god, she's so adorable. Yeah, I would want to date her. Creepiness aside, I don't know why they didn't advertise her part in the film, but I guess in a way she kind of symbolized, I guess she is technically another love interest in the film. I'll just put it that way. I won't spoil anything for you, but that kind of fucks up with his dynamic with Aubrey Plaza, the Beth character. She just, and all those weird kind of rivalry situations occur for the little bit that they do, and I think that could have definitely been shown a little bit more in the trailer, but I guess since she's not in the film that long, I guess that's why it's not advertised. But either way, it's a very funny plot line or storyline that I didn't expect to be in this film, but it was, and it was funny. I thought it made sense. And by the end of the film, looking back at it, yeah, it was funny. It was enjoyable. I definitely dug Aubrey Plaza's performance of her slowly becoming a crazy zombie creature, and Dane DeHaan had a great performance. Molly Shannon and John C. Reilly were good. They were, for what the smaller parts that they had. Especially John C. Reilly was really good as the overbearing dad, and just kind of losing his mind as well because of the zombie apocalypse. And yes, that should do it overall. Like, I really enjoyed a lot of the movie. I very much liked its tone. I liked that it was a bit scary, but it also was very lighthearted, but also kind of laugh out loud funny. It had nice little bits and pieces of good stuff thrown in there. It could have been a little bit more of an explanation and shown a little bit more of Aubrey Plaza before she turned into a zombie. But again, that's just it's somewhat nitpicking. Overall, it was a very solid film. I very much enjoyed it, and it's unfortunate that it didn't get a wide release. It's only in New York and LA or online streaming. So if you're not in those two areas, I highly recommend streaming this movie. The summer's winding down, and yeah, this is one of the few movies I even gave a shit about to check out this summer. So definitely one of the best of the summer in my opinion. So yeah, it's a pretty solid, funny, and romantic-ish comedy movie. So that should do it for my review of Life After Beth. Hope you enjoyed it, and feel free to comment below as well. So I'm Anthony Flotis with Worth Watch, and keep going to the movies.